What's going on, guys? My name is Jeremy and this is J Payne Woodworking. So today I want to go over something that to me and to a lot of people is really important, or at least really nice to have in their shops, and that's audio, Bluetooth, or however, music that you can play and listen to. I always have music or podcast or something playing just because I like listening to stuff like that. It kind of helps me get my mindset right, and seems like the work day is just better with it. Even though I love being in the shop regardless, this just makes it better. So with that being said, Dewalt sent me one of these really cool Toughsystem 2.0 Bluetooth speakers. And I want to compare this really to the only Bluetooth setup for audio that I have, which is one of these little black web Bluetooth speakers from Walmart. And I want to kind of go over the features and functions of each, even though this one's kind of pretty basic, and show you the big difference. Now, there is a pretty big price difference in these two, but that being said, I really feel that spending a little extra money in the beginning and not having to buy 10 of these, I think I went through 3 of these in the last 2 years, or at least similar ones, just because they won't hold a charge or they're not loud enough or whatever. So I just like with a lot of tools, you can always go cheaper in the very beginning, but at the same time, you might save yourself a little money later on by spending a little bit more up front. But I'm super impressed with this Dewalt speaker, and I kind of want to go over it a little bit. And this is all I've got to compare it to, so that's what we're going to do. We'll do sound quality, volume, and I'm going to show you the big difference in like the bass, as I really enjoy having a little bit of bass in my music. All right, so first off, I want to go over this little Walmart speaker first. It is extremely basic. It is a Bluetooth speaker with, I think, a lithium-ion battery. I'd be lying to you if I said I knew how many watt. I want to say 15 or 20, but don't quote me on that. I may be wrong. And it is pretty much powered by an internal battery that is charged with a micro USB. And it does have an auxiliary in. You can control the song or the sound from this, the buttons up here. That being said, it does allow you to make calls, which I don't know if the Dewalt does. I haven't tried. But I've never enjoyed trying to talk on this on the phone. That being said, it's just a basic speaker. I think these are somewhere between $15 and $30, depending on the size and brand, but they're all pretty similar. Some of the higher end ones are like $100 from Walmart. The Azella, I believe it is. I'll leave an Amazon link down in the description if you want to look at one. But these are very basic. They do work. They make noise, and that's about it. I bought this about a year ago, and so far it's been a great speaker for the price. But yeah, it's a little obsolete and doesn't even get loud enough to go over the top of much stuff. If someone's talking loud in here, this will barely go over the top of them talking. So yeah, basic speaker, but it does work. And this is something that I feel like a lot of people have, or something similar, especially in price range and power, that they have in their shop. And I want to show the big difference between this and the Dewalt. So yeah, pretty basic and really simple to operate. You simply press the power button to turn it on and off. It will let you know. Power on. And also you can change your volume up and down, or you can also long press to change the sang. You can long press some of the buttons to change the song back or forth. And you can also stop and start your music or accept phone calls. And like I said, talk on it. But the microphone on this is honestly kind of a joke. So there's the little Walmart black web speaker. Let's see if it says on the bottom the wattage. It does not. So yeah. Anyway, that's the little basic Walmart speaker. Let's go over this Dewalt. All right. Now for this monster. I want to go over a few of the features of this thing. This thing is packed with features. The first thing you're going to notice is that it's kind of big. It's about the size of a small suitcase. This is so you can actually attach this with these clips to your Dewalt tool stack boxes. So if you have multiple boxes for Dewalt and you're going to job sites, this will actually clip onto those boxes, stay in place, And that's really handy if you're doing a lot of traveling and using this as a portable speaker like it's designed to be. I don't have to do that. I'm not going to do that. I don't even have any of the boxes for my Dewalt stuff in here. I don't move around with them. I don't need to. So for me, it's nice being able to just set it down and leave it. So one other thing is that it is designed to be able to sit down. As you can see, there are 4 rubberized feet right here, as well as the bottom clip. So you can put this anywhere inside that stack. You can put a box on top, box below. It doesn't matter. It will clip onto your Dewalt Toughsystem tool stack, and you can take it with you anywhere you want to go. One of the really cool features of this speaker is that it's not just one speaker. It actually has 4 directional speakers here. And then there's also a subwoofer and a subwoofer resonator inside this case. I believe that it comes out here in these vents. That is the resonator for the bass for the subwoofer. And that to me is really cool. This whole deal plays at 55 watts. So that makes this much more powerful than the little speaker from Walmart. And that's one of the reasons it's such a big upgrade. The next thing I want to talk about is how you power this Dewalt speaker. You have 2 options for this. For one, you have an AC plug. This uses a standard style AC plug that goes into the back here of the system, and that allows you to plug the speaker up and use it regardless of where you're at or what you're doing, as long as you have a plug-in. Another thing you can do is inside this piece here, which as you can see I've got a cable in here for my phone. Inside here is actually a battery charger. So if you have this plugged up to the wall, you can put your 20 volt or 12 volt DeWalt batteries into this clip back here, and it will charge the batteries while you're listening to your music. That's something that's really nice. Again, if this is portable and you want to have music but don't have but 1 plug or 2 plugs and don't want to take it up, that's super nice because you can still charge your batteries. Inside this little compartment here is also a small place to kind of house your phone. It just allows you to set your phone up and it stays secure. You have a little cubby underneath for your AC adapter to where that goes in there. And then also you have a USB port to allow you to charge your phone, and an auxiliary port to allow you to plug up other things. If you have a phone that don't have Bluetooth, or if you just like running an auxiliary cord, you can do that. So that's really nice. And then when you close this off, it is dust free. It keeps all the dust out. And I believe it's kind of water resistant. I don't think this is waterproof. All right, so one of the cool features of this is the display for this DeWalt. As you can see, this knob is the power button. You just press this and it will turn on the system. And it will take you to this home screen. If you have a Bluetooth or anything connected to it, it will automatically connect, as you see. And from here you have a few really cool options. You can go into choose what you would like to have hooked up with your Bluetooth. I have my tablet and my phone to this, so I can choose which one of these I want playing through the Bluetooth. Or I can go to home and it will bring up an FM AM setting, which takes you to your FM radio. Sorry about that. Which takes you to your FM radio. Or you can go back home and then go to Bluetooth, which takes you over to whatever Bluetooth was chosen in that previous menu, and you play your audio from there. Your DRC, which is this button also down here, and it's also a touch button on your home screen. This takes you to your directional sound control, and pretty much this adjusts your sound dynamics for either indoor or outdoor. For me, I leave it on indoor as it's inside my shop and I don't really need to move it around, but it's super easy to change. You also have your auxiliary setting, which goes to that auxiliary plug inside the cabinet here inside the speaker. And then you also can go into your settings. Now your settings bring up your Bluetooth settings, which are here. And with this, you can change out what Bluetooth you have, or add or take away Bluetooth devices. You have some FM settings, which you can change up here. And then you also have your display settings, which you can change your brightness, your auto dim, which I have turned off. It's in the shop, so it's okay to be bright. And then your flip display. It's on auto now. For mine, it's fine to leave it on auto. But all this does is if you stand this up, it will flip your display over so you can actually read it with this standing on edge. The next thing it will do is, if you go back into your settings, one of the coolest features to me is this sound setting. As you can see, there is a bass, a treble, and a mid-range. I love having some bass in my music. I was born in the generation where we like a little bass. But the bass and treble here, you can adjust it very simply just using these buttons. And that way you can control your actual sound quality. It makes a huge, huge difference with this machine, or with the speaker, I should say. So what I want to do now is do a real quick sound test comparing the two, and a little water bass test showing the vibrations through water. And I'll let you guys see the difference in them.
You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. Casting on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now. You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne, but I'm a little stronger now. Casting on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out, 'cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now, a little stronger now.
Alright guys, so there it is. This thing is a beast. I love this speaker. I really do. I haven't had a nice sound system in any of the shops I've worked in, the little one or this one yet. So this is a nice upgrade. I want to thank Dewalt for sending it out to me. They are not paying me for this, but they did send me the speaker. But you guys should definitely check this thing out. It is awesome. I will leave a link in it in the description below. It's worth spending the extra cash for a really nice one that is possibly a lifetime speaker, and not buying multiple $15 ones over the course of time and having crap sound quality. As you can see in the dB meter, I don't know how accurate that thing is or what the differences is on how well it picks up, but there was a 4 or 5 decibel difference. Auditorily in here, in just the sound of it, this sounds way, way louder. It carries much better, and the sound quality is insane. So go check this out, guys. Go check out the new speaker and get yourself a charger while you're at it. Charge up all your Dewalt stuff, or you can just plug it in and have a really, really awesome speaker. So guys, I really appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It really helps me out, and it also lets you guys know when new videos are coming out, so you can see more tool reviews, products, projects, whatever. And there's a lot more to come. And also check me out on J Payne Woodworking on Instagram. Also, thank you to No Copyright Sound on YouTube. They have free, royalty-free music that is free for you to use. You just leave a link in your description for their song. I've used their stuff for a while. I don't even think they know who I am, but love their music, and they do a great job, and it's a really nice service that they provide there on YouTube. I'll leave a link to them as well. Go check them out. And guys, I'm going to get in the house where I can warm up, and then I'm going to get back to work in a little while. So I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya.